What's going on, and welcome on to a video. This is going to be a full review of the game and whether or not I think this is an improvement, whether I think this is not an improvement, and essentially my full honest opinions on the game. I've probably spent somewhere north of 20 plus hours already playing it this week, so I have a lot of time spent into it. I'm already up to a level 28, and so I have more than half of my skill points, and I've gotten a really good feel for the game. I've played on every difficulty. I've played every single different game mode. I've done live streams. So all I ask is you guys just like and subscribe so that way this information get passed around to everybody who wants it. If you guys haven't seen, I've done wind videos, elevation videos. I've done VC videos. I've also done a XP video, how to get all of that stuff as quickly as possible. So there's an entire playlist there just for you guys, and if there's anything that you need, just leave it in the comment section down below. Happy to make videos because that's what this channel is all about. So let's get right into it. So my honest feedback right now is let's go through some major things. And the major things are the main, like the screens. Obviously, being able to get in and out of the screens. Does it look cleaner? Does it look better? I think it does. That's definitely a major improvement. I'm on PS5 here, but everything is a lot more organized. You can get through things a lot faster. Obviously, every game is going to have their bugs when they first drop, so I'm not really going to crap out on any of those things, but it just looks a lot cleaner. Now, let's get into some other things. The My Player features. So, what your player looks like. I was very discouraged with a lot of that. For instance, you don't really have a lot of options. The graphics do look a lot better, but your hairstyles are very limited. Your faces are kind of weird and limited. And just essentially like you can change your height, but you can't change your weight this year. So everyone is essentially the same physical size outside of your height. So like that was part of last year's game. I think they really took a step just pretty much sideways with that one. I don't know why they can't add face scan into this because it's in their NBA game. Like, why can't they just take that over from what they have in NBA? So that's kind of like the physical aspect. I do think the graphics are a lot better. I'm on PS5 and I can see a dramatic difference in the graphics. I know people have said the PS4 version is pretty much the exact same, just with a new skin on it. If you're playing on a PS5 or an Xbox X, you can see drastic differences in the players, the animations, the actual course, and it's not a massive improvement, but it is a step in the right direction, I believe. Let's talk into the creativity now. I really like the skills and the archetypes. I like how it's giving you something to build towards. You have to really kind of like grind it out. It gives you like a challenge rather than just playing and playing and playing, racking up VC for essentially no damn reason. It really gives you something to go for. Now, where I disagree with this point is a lot of this stuff can get more of a little bit arcadey. So you can see obviously some of these skills, they give you boosts, they change things. For instance, like the golf balls, the rarities of the golf balls. I think you should have just been, it shouldn't be all of these different rarities. Obviously, they're trying to find a way to pay to play just like they do with all of their games. And I think you could have just created a spin ball and a non-spin ball, spin ball and a lower spin ball, and that would have been fine. But obviously, they want you to keep on buying stuff because that's what this is all about with 2K. They want you to continue to buy stuff, and that's where a huge negative for me is going to be. And that goes into a lot of the fittings. I love the fittings. I love how you can increase your clubs. I love how you can set your custom bag and then you only have all of these fittings. I have no problem with the fittings whatsoever. But the issue I have with all of these fittings is they start racking up VC, and that's their purpose because they want you to just stop grinding the game and they want you to just buy more VC. And that's my honest opinion. It may not be exactly what the creators, the developers are saying that they want you to, but that's my honest opinion because I've grinded this game out pretty significantly. I've gotten these high tier fittings, and you start ripping through when you start trading and buying and fitting these clubs, and you run out of VC very quickly. Now, the issue with that is if you were able to earn VC easy, then I would have no issue with it. But it is very difficult for you to earn VC. You have to beat your rivals and only hope that one of your rivals is going to give you VC. If your rival doesn't give you VC, it's only 100 VC, by the way. But all of my club fittings right now pretty much cost 125 VC or 150 VC. So essentially, I don't even have enough VC every round I play to get a fitting. Outside of that, I get 25 VC for completing the 18-hole course objective. And then I have these sponsors. Well, the problem with the sponsors are once you rip through all of the sponsors, you can't get any VC here either because you can't redo the sponsors. So now I'm essentially just playing the game with limited VC that I'm getting outside of just the rivals and the 25 VC. So at best, I'm collecting maybe 125 VC if I'm facing that rival. If I'm not facing that rival, then essentially I'm not getting any VC. And I'm because I played other modes. I played Top Golf. I've played local matches outside of the high roller mode. I've played online matchmaking. None of those gave me VC. The only thing that gives me VC is doing the My Career, repping out these challenges, and or playing the high roller mode. So I don't really know why they do it this way. I mean, I do know why. It's because they want you to just pay the additional money for extra VC. I refuse to do that. I'm a grinder. To be honest, the games are more expensive than they even needed to be. Outside of being able to play the game 3 days early was the only benefit for me. I didn't see any benefit in any of the products that I got for the deluxe edition, and I know in the stuff in the Tiger Woods edition also didn't see the benefits there. So I don't really understand. Now the playable characters are a really cool addition into this game, but you can't play against them. So you can't do like a 1v1. Like you can only play as them. You can't actually go up and play against an AI version of that player. So that really misses out on a major factor of this game. And I don't understand why that's not built into it. I think the course creation is a little bit of an improvement. A lot of it is still the same exact mod, but there are tweaks that have drastically improved it. So I think that is a step in the right direction. But all in all, I think this game, it's kind of missed its window, right? So I think it's a massive improvement. Would I recommend you getting it if you played 2K21? I would recommend you getting it. I would recommend you getting the standard edition. You don't need to get any of the additional editions because I do think this game is a step in the right direction. Now, where I do think it missed out massively, and that's with EA Sports. So EA was supposed to drop their game in April of this past year, and then they had a 1 year backlog. So they said, we're going to push this release 1 full year. It's now going to come out in April of 2023. So 2K had the opportunity before EA could drop their game to really hit a home run here and shut down anything that EA is going to do in April. And I don't think that they have come with a full-scale product of a massive overhaul step in the right direction where they can, take the step above above EA. And that's something that I don't really know. We'll obviously have to wait to see what EA does, but we know EA is going to have a very graphically appealing game. They have the Frostbite engine or an additional new engines that they're creating. So the game's going to look a lot better than what we have here. Now, whether it be an arcade version or a sim version, we'll have to be told. But that's pretty much my full scale. Would I recommend this game? I would 100% recommend this game. I recommend it better than the previous version of 2K21. Do I think it's a home run? I do not. I think this game is maybe a 7.5 or an 8. Probably an 8. I'd give it an 8 out of a 10 just because I enjoy the game modes. I think the difficulty is much better. I think it is not very easy and it is challenging, and that's what I like in a video game, and that's why I'm giving it an 8 is because I find it visually appealing but still very challenging in this game, and I just think it's missing out on a little bit of features. And yeah, that's pretty much the video. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys, let me know what your feelings are in the game, if you've gotten to play it already, or if you're just viewing it through videos of people on YouTube. Let me know down in the comments section on whether or not you are essentially happy with this game or whether or not you're just upset with this product that it's put out. But I'm going to be continue grinding and I'll be continuing putting out videos. So check you guys out later, and thanks for watching.